Good morning. Debbie Downer on her way.
Oh man,
Tybee Island, Georgia.
what
It
are
looks
you?
a lot like the Outer Banks.
Are
I'm watching it on the
you?
Weather Channel.
Oh, you're watching the Weather Channel
I
behind
see
me.
the Weather Channel.
Okay, that's what we have up on the tube.
Slow moving Debbie could unleash something. Georgia and South Carolina bracing for up to 30 inches of rain. It looks a lot like the Outer Banks in Tybee Island, Georgia.
Well, it kind of is. There's the Atlantic Ocean,
And there's a surfer. Oh, and his board just went wet. Why isn't it attached to you, you big dummy? Somebody's.
I don't know.
There was surfers. Oh, they're saying it's going to go like Asheville up. It's basically encompass all of Richmond over the next 5 days, like the entire state of Virginia, almost, or excuse me, Commonwealth.
Is that
of
that
Virginia.
big red cone?
It's that big red circle.
Looks
thing,
like the
yeah.
top of an ice cream cone.
An overflowing top of the ice cream cone.
Yeah, that's the new cone from the National Weather Service. Remember, they said it was going to look different this year.
Yes.
So
well, I don't like it when I go to my weather thingy that I have, and I put my radar thing to see what it's doing storm wise.
and it's
Good
covered.
morning, Victoria.
It's covered up with the red.
Yes, it's got the
like
red.
I can't
and
see.
It's hard to see it.
Yep.
Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How was the weekend?
Did you guys survive? Okay, so one story.
Yeah.
On Saturday, we're outside doing a few things in the backyard. A couple raindrops start falling, and out of nowhere, we never did see the lightning. We just heard this big.
That was pretty good.
And then the rain stopped, and there was nothing else after that.
I could almost see that scoot through the sky. Did it like crack and break off into 3 or 4?
I don't know. We didn't see that. We didn't see it.
Wow.
We only heard it, and it went.
Did it sound really close?
Oh, it was like right there in my backyard.
And
I think it might have hit.
What did LZ do?
She tucked her tail and ran to me as fast as she could.
Help!
She was definitely one of those. What the heck was that, Mama? Good morning, Lisa.
Hey there. How are you?
Yeah, that was what the hell was that? All right, so there's a tropical storm warning. Oh yeah. Turn around and look at that real quick.
Okay.
Real quick. See what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
It looks like a bubble, like a quotation bubble, like on cartoons when they have the bubbles, like drawings, like this person saying this. That's what it looks like right now. How is the good morning.
Out. Michael out. What's that mean?
Sad to say, each storm seems to frizzle out. Oh,
I got you.
Event, yeah, it does seem like it does. Yeah, it does. But right now, I will tell you this: they're getting a lot of rain right now in Florida. Good morning, Perrin.
How are you?
How is the avalanche? Well, in just a second here, as soon as I get these pictures downloaded, I'll be able to show you how the Avalon Pier is doing, I think. Hold on, I got to get rid of some other
asked about
pictures.
the Avalon Pier?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Victoria did.
Victoria did.
We have a couple of pictures from online, from social media. I think Randy Banks and Wayne Faulber had the majority of pictures up that I saw. So I try hard to give photo credit to these guys because, hey, they were there to take the picture.
Yeah, they took the pictures.
Yeah, so I hope I have it right. If I missed somebody, it wasn't on purpose. You guys know that.
I'm getting four of the
hey,
50
Michael,
that you sent me.
You know, it was great to meet you guys, you and your wife on Friday.
And her
Williamston.
Name is Rhonda. Rhonda, am I right, Rhonda?
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
I believe I'm right. 1, 2, 3. No, I try to upload 4. It only lets me upload 3. Really? All right.
It was great to meet you and your wife. That's for sure. It is good to see you. Everybody is that joins us every morning is wondering how Michael's doing.
He seems to
Michael's
be doing
recovering
wonderfully
from a stroke. I was expecting to see a guy get out with a walker and scoot across the parking lot as best he could. He made it on his own.
He even filled out a registration form.
And he hung out for a good half hour.
And he wrote it himself.
Yeah. Good job. It was wonderful to meet you.
It was.
It really, really was. So.
And your wife said she's dropping. Oh, I didn't check the mailbox. I have to go check the mailbox.
Oh.
Because
Karen, where do you guys get your ice cream? Is this like Cisco or
and what brand is it?
Or the other one of the other two companies? Do they do ice cream? Or do you go directly to a known ice cream distributor?
What? This is gonna be a pain in my butt. I hate this thing sometimes.
It does seem like a lot of rain this summer, Mike. It's for sure. All right. Hey, Gary.
Gary, my man.
Wow. 20 inches of rain expected in Summerville, South Carolina. Gary used to live there.
Mm-hmm.
He's cutting grass today. Get ahead of that, man.
Well, he's
finished and replaced hot water here. Oh, with your daughter in Toledo. How'd that go? Were you guys a good team? I bet you were.
Hang on here. I have to. It's not going to.
Oh, Hershey.
It is
very good.
Hershey's good.
That's the good stuff. Got the Hershey's ice cream.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a whole other story. That's a whole other story. That's a convenience store story.
I'm trying to.
Oh,
you got the Hershey's ice cream. It's literally letting me load like 2 at a time here, and of course, Bill had to send me like 50 pictures.
I did. I'm so sorry. I got enough to plaster the wall for the whole hour. Bethy B's dropping Nicole off at the train station this morning. And then it's Jason time, right?
It's a good thing it's not the train
like
station on Yellowstone.
Yeah.
You know what the train station is?
That
the Yellowstone.
He's getting whacked. Hey, Lori. Lori Lee. Just rolling over this morning. I don't blame you one bit, man.
I was actually awake at 6:30 yesterday morning.
Right.
I fell back to sleep, and then I woke up at 7.
Gotcha.
And I'm thinking to myself, why am I awake this early? Why? But then again, it was just ever since Friday. Friday was a long day.
Well, of course it was.
We know it was a long day.
We worked, 5 hours in the office?
Yes.
And then more than that, actually. And then we drove 2 hours to Williamston.
I'm making sure I get all the pictures.
And then we did 2 hours of live broadcast.
And then we drove home.
2 hours
Well, an hour and a half.
Hour and a half back. Yeah.
But we got ice cream.
We did. We
had ice cream. Lieutenant Dan.
The McDonald's ice cream machine was working in Plymouth. Is that where we were?
Plymouth. Yes, it was Plymouth.
We were impressed. All right, we're going to talk to you about Ticket Window Tuesday, and maybe we'll give you a keyword. Who knows? But I do know this. Mike's up.
Good morning.
Your station for the killer hits, 102.5, the Shark Climax Blues Band. Couldn't get it right. It is 8:08. It's Bill and Cindy morning killer hits all day. Keeping our eye on Debbie this morning.
Debby Downer.
I mean, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe even Saturday. We'll keep you up to date throughout the week on what's going to happen in northeastern North Carolina. We know pretty much what's going to happen in South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida for the next day or so. It's going to be a lot of rain.
And also think about this. There are a few events that are planned for outside this week.
There are.
Check before you go.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Is check before you go, because you don't know what's going to happen.
That's true.
Today, tomorrow, a little wet, but that's all. Cloudy, breezy, chance of showers or storms, 85. Mostly cloudy, 75 tonight. Mostly cloudy tomorrow, chance of showers or storms, and 83.
Kind of a continuation of the trend that we've had since, Saturday?
Something like that.
Friday, Saturday.
But the rain
minus the heat
is coming, and she's moving very slow, and her name is Debbie.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, we will keep you up to date. 78 right now in Ahoskie. We got 77 in Barco, 79 in Nags Head at 102.5 The Shark.
All right, so this is one of the things, for instance, that could maybe get washed out later on this week. Okay. We don't know.
Yeah.
Playing it by ear. Marshall Tucker Band.
Well, any of your outdoor concerts are
subject
to a question mark.
Right, which is on Wednesday. But Marshall Tucker Band, Morris Farm in Barco, this coming Friday. All day tomorrow between 8 and 6, you could qualify to win tickets to go.
Absolutely.
On us. We'll give you keywords. Once you hear them, you go to our Facebook Messenger, you send them to us, and you could be randomly chosen.
Absolutely.
Also, Views at OBX next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
This coming Saturday.
Friday night.
It is Friday night, the same night as Marshall Tucker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Another one. Be careful. It is rain or shine, they say, but if it's lightning and thundering,
well, that's a different thing.
That's a different thing.
And also, just throw this at you. I've seen this go down before. Rain or shine events. They really pull out all the stops, provide a comfortable scenario for you if it's raining.
Right.
If it's raining.
Just raining.
Yes. But you throw in electricity, or if you throw in flooding and wind, you got a different situation.
Yes,
and also, Not to throw the kibosh on these events. It's not what we're trying to do.
No.
Just trying to let you know.
Plan ahead.
That even they are thinking about this in the back of their mind.
100%.
If an area
is prone to flooding.
No, if an area declares a
disaster,
no,
a
local emergency.
Okay, one of those.
Those kind of things would make people think twice about whether it's in the best interest and the safety of the people to do things. So, but Cindy's exactly right. If you've got your tickets and you're going, that's great. Just play it by ear. Look out for your own safety
and play safe.
Look out for your own safety.
Yes,
absolutely. Yes. Anyway, so go to have a good time. If it's just rain, it's just rain. Don't worry too much about it. It might be all right.
Now, hopefully today, there's calling for some rain, maybe some showers, but the ribbon cutting ceremony and open house is happening at Kill Devil Hills Fire Station 14 and Dare County EMS Station 1. You've been seeing it be built. It's right along the bypass. 1630 and 1628 North Croatan Highway. 3:00 is when the ribbon cutting happens, and then the station tours follow until 7 p.m.
Might have to check that out. I've been watching them build it.
I know that's where Mako Marks used to be, or
Mako Mike's.
Mako Mike's. You know what I meant.
I do. I know.
It was there, and then they went, and all of a sudden, whoa! It's there. It's beautiful.
Quick, so I should check that out. But we wanted to let you know that we are giving away tickets on Tuesday all day to, as Cindy mentioned, Marshall Tucker Band. Be listening for those keywords during the work day or play day, whatever it is. And your chance to win your seats to Friday night show at Morris Farm.
Want to buy them? You can go to morrisfarmmarket.com.
Absolutely. Stick around today. Music on the way within 10 minutes. That means bow times right after that. Free food from Bojangles coming up for somebody this morning. More killer hits for all of you right now.
All right. Good morning, great concert Thursday. That's what everybody says. I went to Nakadba. Yeah, everybody went to Nakadba, said it was a great show. Mike got plenty of physical therapy on Saturday and Sunday with his wife at work, climbing up and down them stairs. Just curious, are there shells in our mailbox? It doesn't have a number on it, so she might not have realized.
That's right.
And Gary's crazy sister's name is Debbie. And her daughter. I hope she's okay in Tampa. Well, it's already past Tampa. It has gone past Tampa at this point. It's north of Tampa. So hopefully. Exactly. Keep smiling.
Keep smiling.
And speaking of Mike and his physical therapy. Hang on. It was this one right here. There's Mike and his wonderful wife.
Yay.
And my little head sticking out in the middle.
Mike's very own Carolina Coastie 102.5 The Shark t-shirt.
It has 102.5 The Shark
on the other side.
Yes.
There you go.
All right. So what should we talk about real quick? This is what they're saying.
Well, no, this is where they are.
And this is where they are.
This is the Weather Channel's team coverage. Jim Cantori is in Charleston, so we all know what that means. He's going to be wearing a helmet.
Yep.
He's going to probably be his own flotation device. And he'll be dressed for.
And the wind will be blowing really bad.
Yes, it will. So anyway, so that's where he is. Everybody wants to know where he is first, because they always say if he shows up in your town, look out. So Charleston, sorry.
Yes.
So sorry. Definitely.
To everybody there. I know my friend Nikki's there.
And the rest of the folks there from the Weather Channel, I don't really know that well, but we all know Jim.
Here he is.
Ta-da.
The man, the myth, the legend. All right. So Victoria asked earlier how this was. There they are doing some work on it. Cleaning it up.
So that is Avalon Pier late yesterday afternoon.
Do you see it off in the distance?
There's a water spout out there in the water. Well, it got kicking somewhere near the pier on land. Technically, I think one account I read online had some stuff blowing around at Awful Authors, the store, the beach store. And then a little bit of havoc being wreaked right around the pier, tearing a bathroom door off the hinges, bumped into the pier and ripped that railing down, and sent some people scurrying under the pier and holding on to each other, and they were afraid they were going to blow away.
That's like
came out of nowhere.
A mini tornado.
Well, it is. It came out of nowhere.
That's exactly what it is.
Bethy says Jim Cantori is not welcome on the OBX.
No, because that means no.
That's, man.
Wait, danger, stranger. Stranger danger.
So that's what happened. They were working yesterday to put the railing back up on Avalon
Yes.
Pier, and everything was getting back to normal. But quite a bit of excitement and a little bit of a scare. Good thing nobody got hurt.
When we were at Shul's home, we were talking about the Christmas shop. And I think it was with I think it was Miss Rhonda.
I think it was.
She mentioned the little red truck.
That's right.
Somebody mentioned that.
What happened to the little red truck that used to sit outside the Christmas shop? I know. It rusted away.
Yes.
And this is the Outer Banks.
It's on a cinder block. It's right there. It's on a cinder block.
I put it on cinder blocks.
Do you see that little duck? I bet Bethy can tell you exactly who that duck is.
She told me last night because I had to get a refresher course into who he was. I put up a picture on our Facebook of you and I and Mr. Vanderquack together as we were the day he was in town. And he was a fundraiser vehicle for St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Yep. And the Jeepy people, the Jeepers.
And the Jeepsters.
The Jeepsters or Jeepers. I don't know.
Whatever they want to be called.
But he made his rounds around the Outer Banks.
Right.
There he is on the Nag's Head.
That's at Forbes. This is a couple of years ago.
Yes. Here he was.
On somebody's Jeep.
Here he was in the studio. He joined us.
Yep. That's when we were working at 96.7 The Coast there.
Here he was joining us there too.
That's right. Online. And you can see Cindy back there.
Holding him
like a toddler.
He was sitting on my lap.
Or like Ted the bear.
And there he is.
Look at there.
The Wright brothers.
Right. At the monument. Very cool photo that is. I think that's awesome.
And then we have him here with us.
Yeah. So that's our little promo. I said, you know what?
I'm wearing a hat.
I said, we want people to, I wanted people to know we were going to keep them up to date. And I saw this picture and I said, this is hysterical because it's got, there you are in your raincoat
duck hat,
and your duck hat. And there's Mr. Vanderquack, a webbed person, webbed foot person. And there's some lightning in the background, a little stormy weather.
Yeah.
So I put that up and immediately the Jeepsters or the Jeepers, they were asking all kinds of questions. That looked great. That looked great in my Jeep. Yep. They remembered. They knew.
They remember Mr.
It's all about the ducks there too.
And then back to Friday, we got to meet Diane.
That's another listener in Williamston that listens to 102.5 The Shark.
She also drinks cheer wine. But it kind of blends in with her shirt. So it's
loves cheer wine. That's right.
And then here I am going.
Yep.
I don't know what that face is.
Well, you were singing along to A Wound. Back down.
No, I won't back.
Tom Petty was playing.
And this is a lucky listener of a $500 shopping spree.
Yeah, they gave away $500 an hour over there at Schul's. And this lady's got a smile on her face.
And just in case there it is. It's right along Market Street, 714 Market Street.
There you go.
Market Street? Yeah, Market Street. In Williamston.
Gary, if I could get a hold of Mr. Vanderquack, I'd send him up there.
What I was saying, I won't back. I think I was backing.
Yeah, you did kind of get a powerful sip there, and it was like,
oh yeah,
the carbonation.
Yeah,
because we have a video of that happening.
Yes. That was ice cold cheer wine.
Yeah,
that's the way to go.
Pretty dang cool.
That is the way to go. So did I tell you I made sushi? I brought sushi. I made homemade sushi today. I brought some tuna with sushi. I also made stuffed shells.
You know what I made?
No.
Well, you did better than I did. I made one of my favorites is New York strip.
Oh.
And sweet potato.
Now, how did I do better than you did?
Well,
New York strip is good.
It is good. It's got to be seasoned and cooked just right. But shells and pasta, man, that's good stuff too. So.
Yep. Gotta love the ricotta.
Bethy says he was in Ohio.
He's at the Children's Hospital with a suitcase. Aw.
He was in Ohio. Okay, cool. See, Bethy knows so much about this. Is she brought this whole story to us? She goes, "Look, there's this duck coming." And I'm thinking,
Mr. Vanderquack.
Mr. Vanderquack. What is this Vanderquack stuff you're talking about? And she explained it all.
He also stopped by Duck Donuts.
Yes, he did stop by Duck Donuts. I remember that. Well. So he was raising money every town he went to for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, which is personally one of my big charities.
Yeah, we got a soft spot for him.
I do.
Yep.
I've done years of radio remotes where we were raising money for the kids at St. Jude.
Radiothons and stuff.
Radiothons, absolutely. And so many radio listeners made a difference. It just, it's something else.
He made it to all 50 states. That's awesome.
That is so cool, Bethy. All right. Thank you for the update. Maybe he'll come back around again sometime.
So
you never
Lori
know.
Lee grows eggplants in her garden, and she made eggplant parm.
You did?
Eggplant parm is good.
Okay, cool.
Chicken parm is good too. And did you know, my mother not tricked me, but sort of tricked me. You can take zucchini and put it with like tomato sauce and mozzarella cheese.
Right.
And it doesn't taste like zucchini. It tastes like you're eating some kind of just a regular Italian dish.
Oh, really?
Like pasta, spaghetti, lasagna, stuffed shell. But yeah.
You cut them real thin?
Or whatever. You can just put zucchini in there and it works. My mom, I think, she used to just cut them like.
Yeah.
In like
round
chips.
I've done spaghetti squash. As the spaghetti.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Ribeye on the grill with
lemon pepper chicken. Yay!
Nice.
Summertime.
No, I brought my sushi. We actually had crab. We got some crabs and plucked them. And so then I picked the last two, and it probably smells like it. But that's just lump crab meat that I can go like this and go.
Up there you go. Yummels.
Has a little J.O.'s on it and a little butter. No! 23 inches around, one way, 30 inches the other. I didn't see that.
That's a big eggplant.
Sharon's going shopping to get a case of cheer wine today. You guys should give away more cheer wine on your morning show. We got pumpkins growing really good with all the warm weather.
Right.
And our pumpkins are baking pumpkins. Yes, for pumpkin pies. That's perfect.
Cool.
So they should be ready. When do pumpkins? You normally pick them in like September for October, which means you're coming here in October. So I expect a pumpkin pie. Did I just say that? And it was great chat. I chatted with Gary on the phone on Friday night.
Oh, you did?
We had a nice long chat.
Oh, cool.
It was very nice. It was fun. It was
That's
fun.
very cool, man.
I told him they should buy the house next to my house. It's for sale. They can bring all the grandkids.
You guys really want to be neighbors?
Got enough bedrooms. Yeah, all of us expect a pumpkin pie.
Now, Gary is a neighbor. You'd have a winery in your backyard because he's accustomed to having a winery across the street. Or he'd be planting trees in your back. You're the Christmas tree farm.
No, see that can't happen where we are. It's too windy. They'd blow over.
Oh, you think so?
I don't think so.
You think they'd survive, do you?
Yes, you got to do the ready whip though. You have to go on the top of it. And you call it ready whip.
Right.
It's ready whip. That'd be fun. Gross. Oh no, pumpkin pie with ready whip.
What's wrong with that?
A little dollop will do it.
I got a gross. I have my sweet potato, which is good with butter and a little salt and pepper. But I like a little sour cream, like you would on a loaded baked potato. Everybody looks at me cross-eyed, like, "What's wrong with you, Beal?"
I've never tried that.
It's good. It is good. I like it. So
I don't know. All right, no, wait, hold on a minute.
What about?
I just realized Tybee Island closes city departments but in Savannah, Georgia, school is closed tomorrow and when that means they're already back in school.
Oh, yikes.
That just dawned on
August
me.
the 5th? Who would do that?
They're in school
or are they one of those school systems that go year round and take a break between each semester?
I don't know, but Savannah area schools are closed on Tuesday and Wednesday. I didn't realize Savannah had school all year round.
Wow.
I don't know. I'll have to look at. Someone had a whipped cream pie with a little piece of pumpkin pie.
All right, we have Today in Music and Bowtime coming up.
Hold on, mics are
going to go up. And then more pictures on the other side of that, I guess.
Mics are going to go up.
See what we got going on here.
I don't know if we have any more pictures. I think I showed them all.
Mike's about to be up. Your station for the killer hits 102.5, The Shark with Jackson Brown and The Pretender. Monday, here it is. It's 8:25. Bill and City, the morning killer hits all day. Your shark forecast has got a little bit of rain possible in it today, and maybe a lot later on in the week. That's
Thank
for
you,
sure.
Debby Downer. If you haven't heard, there is a hurricane. Her name is Debby, and she's currently over Florida. She's a Category 1 with 75-mile-an-hour winds, and she's moving northeast at 10 miles an hour. Ahead of her, there's going to be some clouds, some breeze, and a chance of showers or storms with 85. Mostly cloudy tonight, 75. Mostly cloudy tomorrow. Showers, thunderstorms likely 83. And hopefully the rain will die down a little bit, but we could see some impact from her later on this week with rain.
Absolutely. 78 right now in Ahoskie. We've got 81 in Buxton and 79 in Nags Head at 102.5. The Shark.
Time now for Today in Music.
It was 2021. Rolling Stone drummer Charlie Watts, who at the time was 80 years old, announced that he would be unable to accompany the band on its 2021 U.S. tour based on medical advice. He died later that month on August 24th.
That's so sad.
2021 also, singer Tony Bennett, who was 95 at the time, gave his last ever performance. The second of 2 sold-out shows with Lady Gaga at Radio City Music Hall in New York City. A week later, Bennett, who was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease in 2016, announced that he was going to retire from performing.
Is he still with us?
No, he left us last year.
Did he? Oh, he did. I remember that now. That's right. In 2009, my man, Steven Tyler, he was airlifted to a hospital after falling off the stage during a gig at the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally in South Dakota. Now, at the time, he was only 61.
Right.
He fell from a catwalk onto a couple of fans, suffering neck and shoulder injuries. About 30 minutes after the accident, guitarist Joe Perry came out to tell the crowd that the remainder of the show had been canceled. In 2009, also, a 53-year-old who claimed he was secretly engaged to Miley Cyrus was charged with trying to stalk the singer. Now, in 2009, how old was Miley Cyrus? Can't think back that far.
Yeah, it gets a little
Maybe
foggy
16?
for me, too.
Maybe 16?
Yeah, very foggy for her, I'm sure.
Yeah, well,
how do you hide an engagement to Miley Cyrus?
I don't know, but he was charged with trying to stalk the singer. His name was
Okay.
Mark McLeod.
Right.
He was arrested after trying to contact the Hannah Montana actress on a film set near Savannah, Georgia. Yeah, so she was maybe 17 years old at the time. That's kind of
a little weird.
2007 DNA testing on about a dozen people who claimed late soul star James Brown was their father revealed that at least 2 of them were telling the truth.
Oh, wow. Papa got a brand new bag. Sure.
Ow, I feel good. Music birthdays today. Terry Clark, she's a country singer. She is turning 54 today.
Okay.
Also a country fiddle player and composer, 6-time CMA Award winner, Musician of the Year. His name is Mark O'Connor. He is 63.
All right. That's Today in Music. That means one thing. It's Bo time. You can be a winner of a 2-piece chicken dinner from Bojangles right now just by doing this.
Go to our Facebook page, go to message us and send us the word Watts, as in Charlie Watts. 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 Send it over. You're qualified. That easy.
All right. News and weather together within 10 minutes and more killer hits coming up. All right.
So Ron DeSantis is giving a speech right now, the governor of Florida.
Okay.
I don't know what he's saying, but he's saying something. I can't read sign language, or I'd tell you. All right, the Dunes has great mashed sweet potatoes. I guess I technically sort of mash my sweet potatoes. If I actually have like a baked sweet potato, I'll mash it and put a lot of real butter on it, though. I know. They announced no more tours, but they said they're retiring from touring on stage, but they didn't say that they weren't going to go back in the studio. Now, being on tour every night, using your voice and using your voice and using your voice for like 40 shows, yeah, I could see where it would be harmful. But if you just go into the studio and record for like, I don't know, a couple hours a day for a couple weeks, couldn't do much pain. So I could hear some more music from Steven. Maybe I'll just, get the bonus word before he goes to work. Right. The bonus word is going to be, how about, deck. D-E-C-K. D-E-C-K. Go to our website, 1025theshark.com. Click the little graphic. You know what to do. Put the email in and put the keyword in and push submit.
All right.
There you go.
There you
Sorry
go, Mike. There you go, Lori.
Cindy, you said the house was for sale. Could you imagine if I bought it, then invited Bill over with his fancy swimsuit and top hat, and we were sitting out?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Along with Gary. Gary'd have to come over.
We'd make the news.
You enjoy your day, Mike.
That's right. We would make the news.
Indecent exposure. There's no privacy fence. No, you can't do that. Oh, Lord have mercy. That would be funny. That would be just a wee bit funny. I think I might have to move. Just kidding. Oh, Lord have mercy,
Man,
child.
what the hell?
Oh,
what
through
the
Saturday.
What is going on?
I'm watching. Sorry, every now and then I keep peeking up this way.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at the Tallahassee's now. Yeah. They have more gusts now. More than 235,000 customers in Victoria. Florida without power. Oh, water aerobics. Charlie will keep you. Oh, okay, yeah. Charlie, make sure you fill Mommy in.
Do we have any pictures left? Or are we done?
I don't think so. I think we got them all.
Okay.
I think.
All right.
We had the funny look on me. We had Diane. We had us. We had the Avalon Pier.
All right.
We had Mike and his wife. We had all the ducks.
Yes.
Oh, we do have this one.
It's always going to be a favorite, isn't it?
Sorry, I had to.
It's the greatest hit right
there. That's the old standby. Oh, let's go back to the
old
standby.
There's this one, Bill. Man.
We could have a calendar without pics. Yeah, we wouldn't want the pics. I don't think it would sell.
Paint by numbers.
No, don't even do that. Because I don't want to know what the numbers are.
Impressionist look, the further away from it, the clearer.
I don't want to know what the numbers are. Where the numbers go. Oh, Lori said she'll have to send one. She guesses. Okay, see everybody else. We don't have everybody else's, but who do we have here? We have Bill. We have Gary. We have Karen. We have Wendy. We have Linda. We have Victoria, and we have me. And that's it. That's all we have. And I'll do mine again. Oh, that light was bright.
Yep. It's like, oh no.
Like kind of. Oh, what was
that?
Good
morning. Yeah.
So.
Time to play the killer hits.
Time to make the donuts. Remember those commercials?
I sure do.
Krispy Kreme.
Mm-hmm. No.
Loved those. Duncan. He was a Duncan. I was thinking he was a Krispy Kremer. Oh. No, Krispy Kreme didn't have to advertise they were making the donuts. They just made them and they were good. Nothing against the other ones. Donuts are good no matter where they come from, in my personal opinion.
John was a big hit with us at Williamston, by the way.
Oh.
I just looked up. He was like looking at me like, aren't you going to mention the fact that I went with you guys?
That's
face down in the back of a Buick for 2 hours.
He was. And then face down. Then he was on his side.
And he was on his side. He did get a partial view.
He did get to watch out the window once.
But one lady came up and she got out of the car. She said, I thought that was a real man.
She walked up. She goes, who is that? I said, that is one good looking man. She goes, yes, that is. She didn't know who he was though. And then we have our new friends that are actually from New York up near Niagara Falls, but their mom, they were visiting mom or grandma because they had the two younger ones, the young grandchildren with them. She lives in Williamston.
Huh.
So they came to, their cream donut weighs about 5 pounds. Yes. I will tell you what. Okay. Arlington, I think, I could be wrong on this quote, but I think Arlington, Virginia is the first place that, the first original Krispy Kreme donut.
Really?
Store, factory, whatever you want to call it. What do you call that? Shop?
Yeah.
A donut shop. Well, but they would make them. And I know the Boy Scouts would sell them and other different things for like fundraisers. But they would make them. They had this conveyor belt that they would go on and they would just pour the glaze over them as they ran through.
Right.
And they were hot. And then they'd put them in the box. And when you got a fresh, hot Krispy Kreme donut,
was something.
There was nothing else better.
Wow. I gotta move.
That was
something.
Good.
I got to move something real quick.
What else did I just think of? Also another thing we told you earlier, be careful with the whole ribbon cutting. Yes, the Krispy Kreme. Oh my God, they were so good. Oh, they were so good. The ribbon cutting ceremony today, again, pay attention. You might want to go to like Kitty Hawk or Kill Devil Hills Police Department, whatever, just their town, and see if the ribbon cutting is being postponed for some reason, or if they're doing everything inside. I have this feeling it will still go on because it's inside. Tomorrow is National Night Out, and that with the Kitty Hawk Fire Department and EMS and police and all that, that's supposed to be happening at Lowe's. But again, just watch their Facebook pages because they'll know before we do, obviously, because they're the ones that are announcing it.
Right.
If you're planning on going, but it is tomorrow night. I believe it starts at 4. I think. Jolly Rogers Donuts. Oh. Hey, my first job, I think I made $2.35 an hour. I think it was $2.35 was minimum wage. And now you walk into a store, now hiring cashiers, $18 an hour.
Yeah,
what? I know. Could you imagine being now I realize things are more expensive now, but could you imagine being like, I don't know, sophomore, senior, junior in high school, 16, 17, 18 years old.
Making that much money.
Making like $18 an hour. You'd be, whoo, yeah.
Like, heck yeah, man.
Could you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
That would be awesome.
Could be.
That would be awesome sauce. Let me think what else.
Now, the first time I saw the Krispy Kremes, other than in the store, in the grocery store in a box, was in Richmond, Virginia.
They opened up one?
They put it looked like a photo lab. Remember those out in the end of the parking lot? The little huts?
Yeah, those were called
was it whatever it was? Yeah, I mean, you used to be able to drop your pictures off of those things.
Photomat.
Yeah.
Photomat.
It looked like that size of a building, and I don't know. That didn't look like they made them there.
They probably brought them out.
It was like a little dropped off.
It was like a kiosk in the parking lot.
Yeah, kind of, but it was it was a building, but a little one.
And I
was
ask,
like, oh wow,
where was the first Krispy Kreme donut shop?
Somebody says Winston-Salem.
Oh, it does say Winston-Salem.
Perrin.
Yes. All right.
Perrin for the win.
Right. Where were the first? One was in Charlotte.
Right.
Winston-Salem.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What state has the most Krispy Kreme donuts? California.
California.
Really? They had over 370 locations.
Right on.
Or no, I'm sorry. 370, over 41 states. But they have the most in America. All right. Hold on. Where was the first Krispy Kreme donut in Virginia? Randolph. They're not telling me. Why not? Oh, but the Smithsonian Institute actually has something about Krispy Kreme Corporation.
For real?
Yes. The history of Krispy Kreme. I don't want to download the information, but I will.
Oh,
fine.
Linda, you worked at U-Crops.
What is that?
That was a grocery store.
Oh, up that way.
Chain. They sold out to Giant eventually.
Okay.
But they were a local Richmond area grocer, and they had evolved into a really nice operation. They had a bakery separate from everything, and to this day, if you go to Food Lion, Cindy, there's a U-Crop section.
I never paid attention to that. I'll have to look.
Look at that. They've got some prepared foods, like ready to take and warm up.
I believe
they've got some like chocolate pies and stuff like that. Even here, and that's what's left of U-Crops.
1933.
Their prepared food and bakery section. Interesting enough.
All right.
$2.40 an hour, huh? That's
I remember when I actually ended up making like $3.35 an hour. That was big. And then it went up to $3.85. I'm like, woo, woo, woo.
Perrin says the marinated cucumbers are the bomb. I think she's talking about the U-Crops.
I'll have to go check it out. Yeah.
Pretty good.
You know what I really like, which they don't, I've seen them from time to time, but there was some grocery stores up north that had like I guess it was, technically it was a salad bar that you would help yourself. But then COVID kicked in, so I don't know if they still have them or not. But they had these marinated mushrooms that were so good.
All right.
And I don't think I actually saw a sign from those in that Fresh Market thing.
A&P.
A&P. My grandmother used to shop at an A&P.
A&P.
Weren't they owned by IG? No, they weren't owned by IGA.
No.
No, they were their own.
We had, let's see, A&P for a while in our town. Before Food Lion showed up, we had Safeway.
There was a Super Fresh, it was green. It had a green sign.
Yeah.
See, I thought I looked at Teeter and all I saw was olives.
Oh, wow.
And I looked at the other one. You were able to make your Ford Pinto car payment. My parents had a Ford Pinto. It was the hatchback. And it was like a lime green, yellow, weird looking color. And it was the kind that if you got rear-ended, the gas tank in the back would explode.
just bump a little bit.
No, this is Super Fresh. Safeway sign was red.
Yeah.
Safeway sign had the red S. I want to say it was Super Fresh that had the green with like some kind of little. Hold on, now I got to go look.
Yeah, right.
Dang it, Bobby. Super Fresh Supermarket.
I remember Super Fresh, the name.
They don't have. What happened to the Super Fresh Supermarket? Oh, A&P became Super Fresh. They announced in July 20th of 2015 that it would be filing for bankruptcy for a second time. Okay.
Very, very cool.
Answered that.
Who knew?
Mine too. I was so proud of that ugly. Oh, yours. Was yours the hatchback, the ugly lime green that would blow up if somebody rear-ended you in an accident? There was also Farm Fresh. I remember them.
Yeah.
And then there's Whole Foods, which is up north, and Wegmans, which are up north, and Safeway and Giant. And then there's Martin's even further up north.
S&H Green Stamps. And what were the yellow ones called? There was
I remember
a competing company.
I remember the green stamps.
There was a yellow stamp you could get too.
I think we talked about that.
Something like a value something. I don't know.
The green stamps at the gas station. Yeah. You would. My mom had tons of them for some reason, but we never did anything.
Cashed them in. And they have the S&H Green. Oh, wow. The S&H Green Stamps had a little store. You could walk in and there's some things hanging on the wall. Whatever.
They had the G in red in the middle of them, didn't they? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Pathmark.
And you could spin your stamps in there and get stuff.
See, we never did. We never went to one of those stores.
You had books where you kind of wet the back of them like a stamp and put them in there and saved them.
Yes, it was. No rear-ended accident. Traded it in on a Mustang too. Oh, those were
good
cute.
Move.
That was kind of like the car that what's her face on Charlie's Angels drove. She had the Mustang too.
Oh, she did. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was the little. Hold on.
Was it Cheryl Teagues?
I think it was Cheryl. Or no,
Farrah.
Was it
Kate Jackson?
No, Kate Jackson had the Pinto.
Jacqueline
Smith had the. Hold on.
Where's our Charlie's Angels?
What cars did the Charlie's Angels drive?
Linda, you're one.
All right. The Ford Mustang Cobra 2, which was driven by Farrah Fawcett. It was the yellow one.
Right.
The Ford Pinto was driven by Sabrina Duncan, who played what's her face? The one you just mentioned.
Jacqueline
the smart
Smith.
one. No, the smart one with the short brown hair.
Kate Jackson.
No. Maybe, I don't know. And then the Camaro SSRS convertible pace car.
Wow.
Oh, that was in the movie. The Thunderbird was driven by Cheryl Ladd. Hold on. It's not showing me what Jacqueline Smith drove.
Anyway.
Sabrina's 1977 Ford Pinto.
Okay.
I don't. Who knows? Anyway, they were all Fords, except Mustang 2 Boredom Zero was the commercial. Oh, I don't remember that one. Mustang 2 Boredom Zero. You have a great day too, Lori. Were there anything else that we had? Hold on, flashing back. We were actually watching something. Oh, I know. There was a commercial that came on for Magnum PI with Tom Selleck in it. It's on the Sundance Channel, evidently. I'm like, oh, I used to love that show with Higgins.
With Higgins, that's right.
If you were bald,
I know
Higgins.
We've had this discussion. It was
a
a toss up between Higgins,
or you could toss it, or you could slick it straight back, and then you could almost be Higgins.
Walt Disney. Who else was in that mix?
Of course, the one you were.
The Adam Sandler guy, Gomez.
What was the Bo word? The Bo word was Watts, as in Charlie Watts, Watts.
Not the
you
riots.
Stay dry and have a great day too, Foy. Are you back at Charlie's Angels? I'm trying to think what else happened this weekend that I thought about. I was like, I got to share this with those guys. They were called TV Top Value Trading Stamps in yellow. All right, there we go.
Thank you, Gary.
Linda, you do too. Don't let. Heaven forbid. No, he's not going to have his. No, he's fine.
All right, Mike.
He's staying inside for a while.
Mike in Iowa, we need you.
Where are you? We're getting ready to roll the credits without you.
Come on.
All right. Where are you, Mike? You have to be here. All right. I'm just. I
give him a second. Oh. Give him a second.
Hold on. Earl just said
the carrier pigeon's got to get the message to him.
Earl just said he might not be here. He wasn't sure. He said his presence was he was unconfirmed yet.
There it is. Credits.
All right. Earl, don't lie to me like that again.
That's right, man.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Michael.
Nice.
Very cool. You guys have
okay. Good. Thank you.
Everybody have a great day.
All right.
Keep your eye
on Debby Downer.
Yes.
Because she's supposed to and explode north.
Mike, if she heads your direction, I'm going to laugh. I'm completely honest. I'll be like, who knew?
Well, this is the basic thing. When she gets to Charleston, instead of heading northeast, they're saying she's just going to go like directly north. So anything north of Charleston in about a 200-mile radius, diameter, you're going to get hit, which means us. Right. Good morning. Happy Monday. Good morning to Olive. All right, guys, we're out.
Getting ready to say goodbye, Olive.
Because it's a Monday.
Good morning to you, though. We're back at you tomorrow morning with more details and more news and more stuff and more killer hits.
And we'll try to keep you up to date on our Facebook, too, on updating.
Heck yeah.
Debbie Downer. That's what her new and official name is. It's not Hurricane Debbie. It's Debbie Downer.
Cindy's calling her Debbie Downer.
Bye, guys. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Do something good.